Hello everybody. Today we are going to get started with our multiplication unit. I do apologize. You all are supposed to have cubes for the purpose of this unit. However, I have not yet gotten them from the school, so I will be getting those to you as soon as I possibly can. But otherwise, for now, we're just going to be working with drawings whenever it says to use cubes. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this picture that I have for you guys right here. So go ahead and pause the video and share out how many groups you see. If you said 6 groups, you are exactly correct. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want you to share out how many X's are in each group. Go ahead and pause the video and share out. If you said 2 X's, you are correct. There are 6 groups of 2 X's. Now, one more time, I want you to pause the video and share out how many X's do you see in all? So sorry. So if you see this now, go ahead and pause the video and share out. But yes, there are 6 groups of 2 X's, which gives you a total of 12 X's. So let's try this with repeated addition. So if you look here, you have, let's do this. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this gives you the answer of 12 because 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 12. So this is what repeated addition looks like. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our bookwork. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and have somebody read what an equal group is. If you said that an equal group is actually having the same number of objects in each group, this is the same thing as repeated addition, like that 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 that we just did. That's repeated addition because there are equal groups of 2, right? So that's what you should think of whenever you hear us using that term equal groups throughout this unit. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at step number 1. So it says use connecting cubes to show 4 equal groups of 5. Draw the groups. So on a piece of paper next to you, I want you to draw 4 groups of 5 cubes or 5 X's, whichever you prefer. However you want to draw it, you just need 4 equal groups of 5. So go ahead and pause the video and let your teacher know when you have finished your drawing. All right, so if your picture looks like this, you are correct. There are how many groups of how many dots or X's or whatever you drew. So go ahead and share out how many, oh, I'm so sorry, let me rephrase that. How many X's or dots are in each group? Go ahead and pause the video and share out. Right, there are 5. Now I want you to pause the video and share out how many groups do you have? Go ahead and pause the video and share out. If you said 4, you are exactly correct. So let's go ahead and come back over here, and we are going to say there are, let's move this up a little bit, if I can do that. There are 4 groups with 5 in each group. So you know how we were talking about repeated addition? Let's take a look at step number 2. So you might ask yourself, how can you find the total number of X's or dots in each group? Well, you can use repeated addition if you're looking at step number 2. So that would be like saying, so you see 4 places for you to put 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, right? So that would give you a total of 20. Because if you're using repeated addition, you can say same thing as skip counting with repeated addition. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20. The total in 4 groups of 5 is in fact 20. All right, let's go ahead and move on and look at step number 3. So we have number of groups, number in each group, and the total. So this is the same thing as multiplication with these pictures that we have up here. So you have 4 groups with 5 in each group equals 20. This is the same exact thing as saying, let's see if I can get an equation symbol. All right. Does this work? Does this work? Yes, it does. All right, but I don't like that. So we are just going to draw. All right, so again, number of groups, we had 4 groups with the number in each group, which was 5, giving us the total of 20. This is the same thing as saying 4, that's too big. 1 second. This is the same thing as saying 4 times 5 equals 20. And we can actually do the reverse of that, and it would still give us the same answer. So what I mean by that is saying that 5 groups with 4 in each group, so you're flip-flopping it, still gives you a total of 20. Same thing. So the reverse multiplication problem is 5 times 4 equals 20. So if we look down here at the next problem, you have 10, a number of groups is 10, number in each group is 2, and the total is 20. So this is the same thing as saying 10 times 2, so 10 groups of 2 equals 20. So if you look up here in how I said that the reverse of the first multiplication problem gives you 20, and then the reverse of the second multiplication problem also gives you 20, what does that mean for this problem down here? So 10 times 2 equals 20, which means what times what equals 20? Go ahead and pause the video and share out. If you said 2 times 10 equals 20, you are correct. So the reverse always gives you the same answer in multiplication. So actually, we will model multiplication and look for similarities to repeated addition in this next activity. If you look on this page here where it says you can also use multiplication to find the total number of objects in each group, a number sentence with the symbol X is called a multiplication sentence. It's telling you to multiply. All right, so with your teacher on this page, I want you to go ahead and do the try it portion. So just like how we were doing on the previous pages, I want you to now do this with your teacher.